guys, what's up? My name is Sean Wayne and today pag-usapan nga natin itong budget hearing naman ng 4 na agencies na gisang-gisa ni Senator Amy. No? Nakakatawa, 4 to tapos mag-isa lang siya, kasama niya si Senator Padilla, si Robin Hood. Halos hindi na nga nakapagsalita rito si Robin Hood. Actually, napakaganda po ng naging presentation dito sa budget hearing na ito because dito mo makikita kung gaano ka-wide yung um, knowledge ni Senator Amy. And one thing na nai-enjoy ko talaga pag siya yung nandiyan dyan sa mga Senate hearing, plenary, committee hearing, yung mga ganito, very prepared siya. No? Ini-scrutinize niya po talaga lahat ng mga informations na pinipresenta sa kanya. And one thing na sobrang gustong-gusto ko rin kay Senator Amy when it comes to this kinds of stuff is pinag-aaralan niya. Na tinitingnan niya kung may mga loopholes. And gusto niya talaga yung pulidong-pulido yung pagkakatrabaho. I can only imagine if, if she's a professor, oh my God, alam mo yun, parang kaduluduluhan. Word per word, alam niya yung mga, yung sinasabi dun sa kumbaga yung pinaka-meaning ng isang sentence, intinding-intindi niya yon, and she's gonna throw a lot of questions concerning that particular thing. Just like what she's doing in this one. No, pakinggan natin kung paano siya na marami siyang tinanong na halos hindi kayang masagot ng mga heads ng agency. And it turned out na naiinis na si Senator Amy kasi yung mga tanong niya, ina-expect niya, alam niya ang sagot coming from these people.
An update on the Marawi with figures, please, and the evidence that these co-ops in fact exist. Okay. Yeah, there's 0 reports on this amount. Even the 64 million you're claiming to have been disbursed are not recorded. So the worry is these are ghost co-ops, that the farmers never received any equipment. There's nothing here. I'm sorry. This derives from your office.
The audit report of the Commission on Audit dated 2021, if I'm not mistaken, ma'am.
Hindi, June 2023 po to.
See?
Walang liquidated. Ang disbursed 284.
Madam Chair, siguro hindi po updated yung data na provided kasi
parang nakakatawa, no? Coming from their office, tapos hindi updated. Bakit?
Palagay ko, Chairman Encabo, galing pala ito sa CDE, hindi pala COA. Mag-usap kaya kayo ng Region 10. Galing pala sa inyo to, hindi ko naman mahuhula to eh. Ayon sa listahan ninyo, wala naman na-liquidate.
Nakikita niyo yung difference ni Raffy Tulfo at ni Senator Amy? Si Raffy Tulfo, tuwing humaharap sa mga Senate hearing, sa mga ganito, madalas wala siyang dalang papel. And the only thing that he kept on saying is, I have proof, I will, ano yung mga term niya? I'm going to produce. Na like with the Senator Amy, lagi may pinangahawakan. Diba?
Laki kaya? Mindanao Peace and Normalization Program. Bahagi ako nitong committee to eh. There's a special committee on Marawi Rehab and nagsusumikap kami na mabigyan ng pera ang Marawi para bumangon. Subalit, hindi naman kayo nagli-liquidate. Are these co-ops really existing?
Ayan, inis na siya.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is it they can't liquidate?
Yung sa Mindanao
Kayo
Peace.
nagbigay nito, CDA, hindi ko galing sa akin. So, can you show me any evidence of these co-ops that they received the...
Okay guys, yung CDA is Cooperative Development Authority, ha? Just for you,
machines listed? Are they compliant co-ops? Can you tell me something about Marawi co-ops? Was there any financial assistance provided to Marawi-based co-ops? How
Yes.
much and which co-ops? Directly from CDA? Parang hindi kayo nag-usap.
Madam Chair, if the leadership would permit, we can submit a comprehensive report after this, Madam Chair, to your office.
Who is responsible for identifying these co-ops?
Okay. Very quick lang, guys. Dito nyo ma-appreciate si VP Sara Duterte. No, dun sa mga taong tinutuya-tuya siya, na lagi daw pinapasagot ni VP Sara yung mga USEC niya, ASEC niya, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Dito, sa simpleng tanong ni Senator Amy, gaya na sinabi ko, she expect na yung mga simpleng tanong niya masasagot. So, yung style ng leadership ni VP Sara is delegation by authority. Meaning, hinahayaan niya yung mga co-leaders niya sa baba na mag-focus doon sa mga ano na yun, sa certain section. No? Lahat sila may kanya-kanyang responsibility. Para pag may nagtanong sa kanila, it would be very easy for VP Sara to present them at masagot yung tanong. Hindi yung sasabihin na we are going to send you a comprehensive report. Which is in fact, dapat yung comprehensive report na yan, bit-bit nyo na. Dapat expected nyo na itatanong yan sa inyo. Diba?
Madam Chair, sa pagpasok ko po ng CDA, ongoing na po yan. And there is a board resolution.
Kailan kayo pumasok ng CDA?
To 2 years pa po, Madam Chair.
Right. Sa loob ng 2 taon, natagpuan ba ninyo itong mga co-op na to? Napunta ba kayo sa Marawi?
Yes po, pero I was not able to meet them directly, but I've been requesting reports from
Maliit lang po ang Marawi.
Opo.
Masasagasaan ninyo sila kahit paano.
Opo. I've been consistently requesting po reports from the project manager since siya
Who's
po
the project manager?
Director Elias po.
Director Elias, yeah. It's a lot of money to remain unliquidated.
Okay, balik tayo kay VP Sara. Si VP Sara as a Secretary of DepEd. No? Secretary siya ng DepEd pero nakikita mong lumalabas. Pupunta sa mga bundok. Etong kung sino man siya sa CDA, sa 2 taon, hindi man lang niya nabisita. No, to physically check kung nag-i-exist pa tong mga sinasabi nilang co-op. 'Di ba? Kahit pa meron kang tao sa baba mo eh. The fact na ikaw ang sasagot someone higher than you, then dapat ikaw pumupunta ka sa mga lugar na 'yon. Tama ba ako?
What do you intend to do about this?
As for the Marawi Rehabilitation through Cooperativism Project, ma'am, I am very certain that this is liquidated.
No, it's not. Where are the liquidation papers? Kanino mo sinubmit? Ang supervising authority mo yung CDA. Yung CDA mismo ang nagsasabi na walang liquidation ni isa eh. Kanino ako aasa nito? Saan ninyo sinubmit yung liquidation, Director Elias?
Sa COA po namin, sa resident auditor.
Sa COA ninyo?
Yes.
Bakit sa COA ninyo? Hindi ba ibibigay sa CDA?
Hindi, ang management bali, ang CDA, nagsasubmit ng liquidation documents doon sa Commission on Audit. Ngayon,
hindi, ibibigay mo sa CDA.
They will submit to the head office, ma'am.
Siyempre, bibigay sa head office kasi regional head ka, di ba?
You receive by COA regional office. They have to
Okay.
submit the head office.
CDA mo na.
Yes.
Oh.
No, ma'am. the regional office, which is Region 10, will submit to COA Region 10.
Okay,
and,
so
and then
what happened? COA Region 10,
I
natanggap
think-
ba nila?
I think our COA head office, ma'am, they should submit us the
Now,
received
are
copy.
you aware of this issue? It's quite a large sum of money. Mr. Ablao, our COA audit team leader, did you receive at the Region 10 COA office the liquidation report of said co-ops from Marawi?
Good afternoon po. Ang ano po, ang sinasabit lang sa amin na mga reports yung audited na ng region. Kaya kung
Teka, you're from central office, hindi kayo Region 10? So, na-audit ba yung sa Region 10? Hindi ninyo alam?
hindi
umabot sa
yung
inyo?
namin alam, wala naman pong dumarating na mga reports sa amin. Pero tsaka di ko rin masyadong ano kasi wala akong data.
Anong klaseng management to?
So now you understand at na-appreciate nyo kung paano nagde-delegate si VP Sara, no? Whether DepEd man yan or Office of the Vice President. Tingnan nyo kung gaano kalabo-labo ito. Tapos ang makakaharap nyo pa, isa pang mukhang mas organized pa sa organized. Diba?
CDA doesn't know what's happening in Region 10?
Ma'am, I gave directives and instructions sa Region 10 po to comply and liquidate the entire program
Right.
funds.
If, Director Elias, if you're saying these co-ops are real and that this machinery and other assistance was disbursed, can you provide the records, the evidence that in fact this were received, these co-ops are in existence, and that they have been liquidated properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Kailan?
Babalik kami sa Mindanao.
Ha?
This,
Alas 4 na po.
hindi, babalik kami.
Pero yung
din,
sabi
will give-
ninyo, maliliquidate mo 64 million lang. Eh, maliit na bahagi yan sa 284. Paano natin ikikwenta yung napakalaking halagang yan?
Ay,
Grabe,
ma'am, parang hindi rin nagtali yung ano natin sa 284. Kasi base sa actual na release namin sa co-op, we have 3 programs kasi itong Marawi Rehabilitation through Cooperativism, yung Mindanao Peace and Normalization, and the livelihood assistance to co-op farmers in conflict-affected areas.
Okay, so basically guys, ito pala yung mga tao who is responsible, no, sa or they are one but not basically the very the very core. They're one of those people or organizations or agency na dapat makatulong sa Marawi. And this is what's going on. This is what's happening. Okay, sila mismo hindi nila maintindihan what's going on with the money. Hindi nagsisynchronize ang kanilang mga sinasagot. Knowing that they're just in the same boat, no? Yung isa siguro nasa central, no? Ito isang to project manager, ito hindi ko alam kung anong ano nito, siguro isa sa mga directors, no? Head ng CDA. And yet, hindi nagmamatch yung mga sinasabi nila. They cannot even explain a simple thing that they themselves should know. Diba?
3 project po yon. Yung una ay na-release namin sa co-op ay 64,362,000. Yung sa MPIN ay 17,850,000 lang. And yung
Saan napuntang pera nito?
yun yung base po sa mga
Base sa records ng DBM at CDA, tanggap po ninyo.
yung MPN may component dyan na farm machineries na bid out sa central office po. Kaya hindi kasama sa libro namin sa region. At saka by the way, ma'am, before...
So, nasa libro ng central office ng alin? Ng CDA?
Yes, ma'am. Yung
Nasa libro ng CDA. So, Sino ang in charge ng libro ng
Yung
CDA? Chairman
procurement.
Encabo, please. Sabi niya, na-bid out daw sa central office, hindi
Yung
daw umabot sa
pharmacy
Mindanao.
mini rice mill, ma'am.
No, Madam Chair. All the Mindanao all the projects that the director mentioned was issued directly released to Region 10 before in Region 9, 12, but when Director Elias transferred to Director 10, it was also transferred to Region 10. So all the funds for Mindanao was directly go to Mindanao regional offices, Madam Chair.
Patay na.
So, what
Kanya-kanya silang laglagan dito. Ah!
are you saying? Who's responsible to produce these liquidation reports?
It should be the region, Madam Chair.
Yeah. that
In
would
fact,
be-
we have a series of meetings for them to fix all the documents that we needed. But until now, Mr. Chair,
now
I
it
think
says
Grabe, napaka-organized nila. Oh my God. How can you work that way?
to go back to Mindanao.
nasa
Hindi
process
nila
pa
dala?
sila ng liquidation.
They're in the process of liquidation and they're also in the process of asking for budget 2024. This is so funny. How would you know exactly rather na ito yung X amount of money na kailangan mo when you're still in the process of doing your liquidation? Diba? How is that even possible? Pag sinabi mo ba, by 2024, I need an X amount of money. Siyempre, justify mo bakit mo kailangan ng ganung kalaking pera. Diba? That's the point of having a budget hearing. Apart from, siyempre, alamin kung paano mo naman dinisburse yung pera from the previous year or halimbawa, 2023. This is why they're doing this, right? Tapos, ganito yung mangyayari. Sasabihin, they're still in the process of liquidating. Well, sa bagay, we're still, what? We are ending third quarter. So, understandable naman yun. Pero if you're going to be, if you're be presenting something like that, meron definitely an understanding na na-liquidate na yung part ng ano na to. Diba? I don't know, ako lang ba yun o kayo rin?
If I may continue, ma'am. By the way pala, before maging Region 10, originally yung mga dalawang projects ay galing sa Region 12.
Yeah.
So ang responsible na ano doon, sinasubmit namin yung documents doon sa resident auditors ng Region 12. Before malipat yung supervision ng Marawi Satellite Office doon sa Region 10.
Pasensya, wala akong naintindihan. Pasensya, gulong-gulo ako. Nalipat lang naman ng region, hindi naman ganun kagulo, 12 to 10. O,
Yes,
simple lang. O, bakit mawawala pati papel?
Yung dalawang project namin, yung MPN at saka Marawi Rehabilitation.
Kala ko sabi mo 3.
Yung dalawa doon, ma'am, ang submission of documents sa Region 12 pa rin. Kasi ang nangungulikta doon yung COA doon. Yung latest lang na under implementation, yun lang yung sa Region 10. So bali nagsasubmit kami sa Marawi, nagsasubmit kami ng documents, iba doon sa Region 12, yung iba doon sa Region 10.
Parang ang labo naman. Okay, Mr. Ablao, please try and trace from COA, both Region 12 and 10, the records that Director Elias is referring to. Director Elias, you should have those records with you. Kahit 64 million, nasa na. Ba't babalik pa sa Mindanao? Ba't kayo pumunta rito na walang bit-bit na papel?
There you go.
Yan naman inatupag namin eh.
Yung
Gusto namin tumulong, pero kapag hindi na liliquidate yung pera, kami rin ang accountable dyan.
Exactly.
yung kasing sinasabi ko na
Alas hindi na nagsalita dyan si Robin Padilla, lahat na lang si Senator Amy. Nakakatawa. Simple lang yung mga panggigisa ni Senator Amy, pero gusto ko talaga yung style niya. She's very organized. Among the senators, siya yung pinaka-organized dyan eh. Every time I watch Senate hearings, nakikita ko. I mean, apart from Chis Escudero, of course, andyan din si Coco Pimentel, isa rin sa mga organized yan. Senator Pia Cayetano, isa pa yan. Si Senator Cynthia Villar. Sila yung masarap panoorin pagdating sa mga Senate inquiries, Senate hearings, committee hearings, plenary. Alam na alam nila yung mga ginagawa nila. Alam na alam din nila kung ano itatanong nila. Alam na alam nila yung pasikot-sikot ng kanilang committee. Not unlike yung mga senador gaya ni Robin Padilla, minsan si Joel Villanueva, definitely si Raffy Tulfo, wala naman tayong maano dyan. Senator Bato de la Rosa, yan, magtotropa yan eh. Si Lito Lapid ang never kong narinig. So far, mag-iisang taon na, I haven't heard him sa kahit anong Senate committee. No, na hearing, inquiry, plenary, or even dito sa budget. Sino bumoboto kay Lito Lapid? Bakit niyo pa binoboto si Lito Lapid na maging senador? 'Di ba? Pinapasweldo natin 'yan. Para saan? Para ano? Yan ang hirap eh. Hindi po lahat ng artista magaling. Naniniwala naman ako may mga artistang matatalino. Pero itong mga to, ginagawa na lang backup plan ang pagpasok sa politics. Pwede ba gamitin natin yung natin, yung budget natin sa pagbabayad ng mga senador na merong laman ng tuktok. Anyway guys, again, maraming salamat sa panonood. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Sana lahat ng senador, gaya nito nila Senator Amy, Senator Cheese, Senator Pia, baka masaya pa. May natututunan tayo sa mga taong to. Anyway guys, have a good night. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!